A new experiment in GTA 5! Today, we're going to find out which car can make it through pipes that get bigger and bigger each time. From the tiniest to the largest pipes in the world. Watch the video until the end, leave a like, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new experiments.
Hi guys! As always, your favorite little penguin Koki is here with you.
And today we've got a new experiment where we'll see how far cars can make it along the pipe. And you know that each time they get bigger and bigger, but making it through them becomes much harder and more challenging. That's why today I've prepared a very unusual, exceptionally fast, and slightly cheaty collection of cars, which includes not only supercars but also cars with impressive superpowers, high-speed jet cars, rugged off-road vehicles, and of course the biggest, most gigantic giant Lambo in the world. So make sure to watch the video all the way until the very end, and don't forget to leave a like because that's how you can really help out. The new experiments will come out much more often. That's right, you hit the like button and a new experiment comes out right away. Let's test it right now. Scroll down, hit like on this video, and a new experiment will be released literally in 5 seconds. Alright, okay, but the most important thing is to check how well our cars can handle it, because these cars are really unusual. Have you ever seen a bike with suction cups instead of wheels? Honestly, I haven't. But I suggest we don't waste any time and get started right away. This is the first level for today, and just look at these pipes. They're tiny. You barely even feel them. It's like you're just driving on a regular road and we get through them super easily. Now this is level 2 and it's already a bit more challenging. The suspension is definitely starting to work now, but even so we still manage to get through everything with ease. Level 3 however is much harder than before, mainly because the pipes here are way bigger and more challenging to navigate. But the bike still handles it all perfectly. Alright, level 4 and 1 and 2 and up. Absolutely awesome. Of course, I expected the bike to handle it easily, but for us to reach level 5 with the very first vehicle? No, I definitely did not expect that, not at all. Seriously. No, if we actually make it to the finish line with the very first vehicle, that would be really funny, but this is level 6. Look, the bike is barely making it, but we're already at level 7. Seriously! The main thing here is not to fall, but now that's a bit of a problem. Okay, we're climbing up. Because our wheels are sticky, we're making it through. It really looks like this is honestly the most incredibly overpowered collection of cars ever. No! Seriously. No, it's not stuck. Look, it's even getting out in reverse. Hoo. Well, granted, the sticky wheels really do blend in with our pipes, but still, guys, I'm at the finish line. Seriously! This has never happened before, but this definitely deserves your like. The very first car, and already at the finish. Seriously, this really seems like the most overpowered car collection we're going to have today. By the way, we still have one more bike left. Granted, it's not as cool. I think it's just a regular BMX. And it should make it through, maybe better, maybe worse, who knows. Although, it seems to be doing pretty well. By the way, it can also do Well, yeah, it can definitely jump 100%. I totally forgot that this BMX bike is also, in a way, kind of a cheat. It just absolutely flies through the course in almost no time at all. How long did that take? Maybe 10 seconds at most? Probably just about that. That was intense. Really incredibly intense. Okay, let's move on to the next car in our lineup. So far, we've had 2 out of 2 cars successfully make it to the finish line. Well, now it's time for the supercars. These are not bikes, and I think getting through with supercars will definitely be much harder than it was with bikes. So let's go check it out. And considering that the first supercar today is a cardboard Lambo, I think we're going to get stuck right at the first level. Well, okay, no big deal. Let's try the second level. I suggest we take on this exciting challenge with absolutely no brakes, because so far, at this stage, it's going perfectly. Everything's great. 4th level, here we go. The suspension is already having a much harder time, and on the 5th level, we need more speed so that this doesn't happen. Alright, let's flip over and get out. This is really... No, that's it. This is impossible. It's just not possible. The car is stuck, and let's try reverse forward, and... Come on! Unfortunately, it just can't go any further. That's it. It just flips over, and that's exactly what I was talking about. At the 5th level, our cardboard Lambo gets completely stuck. Whoa! And this supercar is supposed to be really fast. It's not even a supercar. It's more like a Formula 1 car. It looks really unusual. So, I suggest that we try to get the maximum possible acceleration with this car and really see what it's truly capable of. We've got a kind of unique challenge here with no brakes at all. Only driving through the pipes. Perfect! Wow. Wait! Hahaha. Come on! Right to the finish! Perfect. Honestly, I'm speechless. That was just perfect. But now we know that if a car can accelerate quickly, it will 100% pass this challenge. That's it. Life hack found. Cheater's way unlocked. Let's keep testing more cars. By the way, here, speaking of cheater cars, today we've got cars with turbo boosters. Let's go test just how well they are able to handle these particular challenges, mice. Because I think there's really nothing more to say here at this point. All of the cars will get through it in no time at all. First level, second, no problem at all. And the third, look, it's just as green as this car. It's super easy, although here is where some problems start to appear. But all we need is acceleration. Just like that. There you go. A jump. The car really fell apart. It doesn't look like a supercar anymore, more like some junkyard wreck, but we keep going and make it to the finish line. Seriously. That was really easy. It was incredibly easy. Honestly, I didn't even expect it to be that simple, but I think there's an extra part on our car, the door. We should have broken it off, but it's too late now. Okay, the most important thing is that the car made it to the finish line. It's now a full convertible, no doors, no hoods, but the main thing is, it finished. The Ferrari is up next, and this one is definitely questionable because we all know Ferraris are incredibly fast, but they also have extremely low suspensions. Since they're high-performance supercars and specifically made for racing, not for off-roading, especially since this is the Ferrari SF90. I think it's one of the coolest Ferraris ever made. Okay, let's try not to use maximum speed because I think if we go full speed, we'll just breeze through everything. But this way, it'll be much more interesting, more challenging, but I think a lot more fun. Stop, hit the brakes. Phew! That was a perfect landing if you ask me. Our doors are falling off again along the way. But most importantly, there's only one level left. I don't get it. Last time we did this segment and tested cars, hardly any of them made it to the finish line. But now, it's like every other car, seriously. Look, we've already got 5 cars at the finish. That's honestly incredible. I feel like today, almost the entire collection of cars will make it to the finish. Except for the cardboard Lambo. Alright, let's keep going. On the left, we've got real supercars. And on the right, the most overpowered cars. I suggest we test them one by one. First the supercars, then the overpowered cars, then supercars again, and then overpowered cars again. Although I think this really isn't even a supercar. It's more of an overpowered car. Or maybe a broken pixel car. That actually fits even better. Ha ha ha. Because honestly, it looks really quite unusual. Almost like a real pixel car, as if the textures just completely broke. But anyway, we're moving on. First level, I think absolutely any car can get through here. To actually get stuck here, I don't even know what you'd have to come up with. Honestly, I think it's just basically impossible. Well, same goes for the second level. The third one's already a bit tougher and whoa, perfect, the suspension is working well. Could it really be that all the cars will make it to the finish today? Except for this cardboard Lambo. No, 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 please stop, 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 stop. No, that's really sad. I'll try to get out. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect. Okay, on the 6th level, we need a bit more speed. Come on, come on, come on, come on, please. Fly, fly, I beg you. Okay, fine, let's try to get out. I think it will be very problematic, but... Oh. The car just spins and turns, but oh well. Oops, one more time. One more time. Come on, maximum acceleration. No, it doesn't work. You see, the pipes are so big, though. Oh, I've come up with a tactic. Let's turn around somehow. Let's turn over. I don't think it works. Okay, maybe it will work backwards. Oops. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow, wait. Perfect. We got out. Alright, 7th level. Maximum acceleration. Come on, straight to the finish. This is going to be legendary. Wow. That's a car. Got stuck on the 5th level already, but somehow managed to get out of it. Guys, you definitely have to smash the like button for that. This is honestly the most incredible and unbelievable run of an ordinary supercar, and that's not even at its full speed. Well, now it's time for the jet cars. Actually, not even just jet cars, but real rockets, I'd say. I don't think there's any doubt about that here. Let's have a little competition. Let's count together how many seconds it takes us to complete this challenge. Ready? On the count of 3, we start. 1, 2, 3, go! Alright, the timer started. We've hit maximum acceleration. 5 seconds. I wonder if we can make it in 10. I hope so. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect. We're flying, flying, flying. No, we're stuck. No, wait. That's really disappointing. I thought we'd make it in 10 seconds, but we didn't make it. Wait, how come? That's it, I'm stuck. Acceleration, if I press... Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening to the car? It can't get out. Look, that's it. It's just stuck. Even with significant acceleration, no matter how hard I try or what I do, I still can't manage to get out of here, no matter what happens. Seriously, wait. Yeah, the car just got completely stuck right there on the very last level of the game. Even though we actually have turbo boost available, it still couldn't make it through. It's not 100% guaranteed that the car will make it to the finish. Let's go back to the supercars. By the way, we also have off-road vehicles. Here they are. I think they'll be perfect. It's a combination of speed and all-terrain capability. That's why I think that, honestly, off-road vehicles are the best choice for this experiment. Although I think today, only one car didn't make it. Two. That's the cardboard Lambo that got stuck on the 5th level and the previous one. The jet car which got stuck on the very last 7th level. Here's the cardboard Lambo, by the way. We fly right past it perfectly. Okay, let's slow down here because we have very little left. The interior is cool, just like a real Formula 1 car. Let's go full throttle and try to get past the 6th level. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect. No, stop, brake, stop. Easy, no, that's bad, that's really bad, that's really sad, easy. If the car falls down here, that's it. It has very little chance of getting out. But I believe in this supercar. Well, almost made it. But at least it's the first car that fell down. And it didn't make it to the finish. Now it's the turn of the jet cars. And by the way, I know this is not your ordinary Lambo. Well, first of all, it's not your ordinary Lambo because it has a real rocket on the roof. And secondly, it can jump. So you know what I suggest? Watch this. I've got a new way to get through. Now let's see if we can complete this challenge without touching the pipes at all. Not even on the 1st level, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, or the 5th. And even on the 6th and 7th. You know how? We speed up. We get maximum acceleration, jump, and boost to the absolute maximum extent. Woohoo! Perfect. We mustn't touch a single pipe and have to make it all the way to the finish. Right to the finish line. Alright, come on. Perfect. It actually works, seriously. I'm honestly impressed by how well it performed. Okay, what if we try going backwards this time? Do you think it will work too, or will something different happen? Well, why not give it a try and see for ourselves? Alright, let's go for maximum acceleration. Get ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, jump and boost. Seriously, look at that. We didn't touch a single pipe during this entire run. Absolutely perfect. Well, almost perfect anyway. But still, that was a really great attempt. And we fall down. But this car is 100% an absolute winner because it made it both there and back without any problems. It counts. Let's go test more cars. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, is this the last car from the supercars? Although I think this isn't really a supercar anymore, but more of an armored vehicle. This is a Bugatti, but it's a very unusual Bugatti for a zombie apocalypse. Because after all, it's made entirely of solid metal. It's armored. And its wheels are bulletproof too. Look how thick they are. Alright then. It must be really quite heavy, but also extremely fast, so I really hope that this car actually makes it to the finish line as well. We're going for maximum acceleration. Whoa! And now it looks like we're starting to have some problems. No, please, come on, come on, come on. We have to make it all the way to the finish. Just a little more brake. Stop. Okay, looks like we're climbing up. Come on. By the way, it can jump too. Look, perfect. I'm starting to like this. Now we're just going to take off and jump straight to the finish. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We did it. The final level. Maximum acceleration. And you're like, well, help me reach the finish line. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Even though the car is fully armored, it's handling the challenge perfectly. Just easy. Whoa. And here are the off-roaders, by the way. And they're not your usual ones. It's kind of both a supercar and an off-roader all in one. Because it's actually a Lambo tank, I'd say. Because instead of regular wheels, we've got real heavy-duty tracks. So I think we'll get through the first level super easily now. Look, there you go. Yeah, exactly. There wasn't even any doubt here. The second level is really interesting. Check out how the tracks will work in this challenge. I think they're working perfectly. Just look at how the suspension is performing. You can barely feel it at all. Alright, fourth level. This is just perfect. This looks incredible. Look at that. Whoa. Okay, now let's go for maximum acceleration. Whoa, alright. No braking, I'm going full speed straight to the finish. Ho ho ho! I told you, off-roaders would definitely be able to successfully handle this challenge in no time. That was fast. That was really fast, and now the 9th car has finished. At least 10 should make it. I'm telling you. And there are still 3 cars left, so I think even 12 will make it easily. Let's start with the smallest car. That's the G-Wagon. But it's not an ordinary one. A G-Wagon limousine, and then we have a 6-wheeled car and the biggest Lambo monster truck in the world. That one, I think, could easily handle all the challenges, even at just 1 kilometer per hour. But first, the G-Wagons. Let's test the G-Wagons. The only downside of this car, of course, is that it's very long. Yeah, it's basically twice as long as a regular G-Wagon. And because of that, we could just get stuck. But I hope that won't happen. Looks like we're making it through. Come on, come on, come on. Wow, easy. Alright, perfect. Just the last level left? Seriously, the hardest ones are the 5th, 6th, and 7th levels. Before that, the cars don't have any problems at all. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Climb up. Seriously. Wait, how do we do it here? Hey. This is an experiment too. This is also... Go for it. Careful, alright? Whoa. Seriously? Honestly, I have to admit, I absolutely, truly never actually expected to see this particular car at the finish line. But apparently the cars that we see today are just incredibly overpowered and extremely fast. And now we have a total of 10 cars that have actually made it to the finish line. Alright, here comes the second to last car before we reach the giant monster truck. But I think this car is 100% going to make it too. You know why? First of all, it has 6 wheels. Second, it glows. And that can only mean one thing. It's overpowered. Actually, wait, not 6 wheels. There are 6 wheels just on the bottom. And 2 spares, so that's 8. Okay, 8 wheels. And I'm really curious to see how the suspension will work on this car. Because at first glance, it looks like a regular car, but the suspension... Alright, let's go. It's absolutely perfect here too. Just awesome. Honestly, look, you can't feel a thing. Level 6, and here we have... Not even a single problem here yet, seriously? But I think at level 7, the problems have started. Alright, easy. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. We're stuck. No, wait. And right in the same spot as the jet car. Are you serious? Well, apparently yes. There's no way the car will get any further. Or will it? Come on. Backwards, forwards, somehow, in some way, we have to get out of here. No, no way. No chance at all. The car definitely won't make it any further. Not even a little bit. And here comes the special guest of the show. The biggest, most impressive monster truck, Lambo. Let's go. Well, here. Guys, I really don't think we can get through here in any way at all. It's just impossible, completely unreal, absolutely out of the question. Wow. What? Why? Do you see that? My computer isn't from 2000, I mean... 2010? What was that? Did you see that? 5 FPS, just ooh! It really does look like the Lambo is so incredibly overpowered that it just completely breaks GTA. That was honestly funny. That was actually genuinely really funny. I genuinely thought that my computer was just going to blow up right now, right in front of me, in just about 10 seconds or maybe even less. But luckily, and I really mean luckily, I'm still alive for now and everything is absolutely fine. So that's definitely good news. Here, in this particular situation, I think there's not even the slightest bit of doubt that the Lamborghini, or the Lambo as we like to call it, will very easily make it all the way to the finish line, just like that, without any problems at all. And now, a U-turn, and I think we can even make it back the other way, retracing our path. Let's check that out, because that's honestly the most important thing to see. If you like this video, please be sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel with the bell turned on if you want new experiments to come out much more often and be even cooler and more interesting. And of course, don't forget to like, because that's exactly how I see it and how I get motivated to release new experiments much more often for you all to enjoy. The more likes there are, the faster new experiments come out and the cooler they get. And as always, it was me, your favorite penguin, and we'll see each other again. Bye bye.